all of self-improvement explained in 8 minutes. And we'll talk about how to actually do these habits consistently. This is the same framework that I used to go from a master procrastinator to doing all these habits consistently. Over 5 hours worth of valuable information is compressed into just 8 minutes. So do watch it till the end. Meditation. It is one of the most important tools in your journey, having numerous benefits like being calm and relaxed even in tense situations. Plus, you also acquire the ability to be mindful about everything that you do. When you're mindful, every action that you take will no longer be completely unconscious, but a conscious process. This skill will greatly aid you in breaking your bad habits. You have to understand that being mindless is what leads to your thoughts going astray and leading you to cases like negative thoughts, which in turn leads to negative emotion. Being mindful will help you regulate your emotions that you feel and help you truly enjoy the experiences in life. The people who tell that there is no change when doing meditation are the ones who never stayed consistent with it or have learned it in the wrong way. And today, I'll show you a simple and a right way to do it. This is a 4-step framework that I followed. 1. Close your eyes and be mindful of the present moment. Focus on your breath. 2. Your mind eventually will start to wander into some other thoughts. 3. Have the realization of the mindless thoughts that's occurring to you. 4. Focus back to your breath and be present in the moment again. You're developing your mindfulness skill each time you do this. Be aware that it's fine your thoughts are wandering. It's normal. All you have to do is focus back to your breath. Do this for how much ever time you can. It can even be only for a minute, but keep trying to improve the time daily. Gym. This is non-negotiable and must be implemented in your life and done consistently. It has the power to make you good looking for free and with no surgery. You feel amazing and it reduces any depression symptoms as well. It is the baseline that you need, meaning if you have a good body or physique and you do things like getting a clean haircut, having a nice perfume, wearing good clothes, then the result is much more exponential. But when you're out of shape and your belly is sticking out way more than your chest, then doing all those things like dressing better and getting a clean haircut doesn't make much of a difference. Now, let's address the pain point for most people towards going to the gym. Some people don't go because it takes a lot of time and effort to get any results. But you have to understand that fitness is a lifelong journey. You're in it for the long haul. Time is going to go by either way, whether you do the work or not. So isn't it better that you do the work now so that you can reap the rewards later? The next one is not being able to stay consistent. One of the fixes for this is to have a big goal for your fitness journey. It could be to have a body like a Greek god, or have a body like Hercules, or lose 10 to 15 kilos. Having a huge goal like that is what will help you get up and go to the gym, even on days where you just feel shit and feel so hard to get up and do the work. Another fix which I personally did to end my lack of consistency was visualization. Every day I spent at least 15 minutes visualizing my dream physique, visualizing me standing in front of the mirror in my room and flexing my muscles, feeling proud of my efforts, walking down the streets in a tight-fit clothing, feeling fantastic and proud of my hard work and dedication. As I did this more and more, the friction that I used to have for going to the gym slowly vanished and it became easier for me to hit the gym. Reading. There's a saying, a smart man learns from his own mistakes, but a truly wise person learns from the mistakes of others. This encompasses why you need to read. When we read, we learn from the mistakes and learnings of others, even though we didn't experience it ourselves. It helps us save a huge amount of time by guiding us on taking the right path. You can actually live multiple lifetimes in one life if you continue to learn. You can take what took other people lifetimes to learn, condense it into few hours, and gain all those lessons, and therefore live multiple lifetimes in one life. The authors teaches you how to get to your dreams and goals more quickly and faster than them, so you don't have to struggle as much as they did. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I feel people make is forcing themselves to read. Don't do that. If you have to force yourself to read a book, you're just reading the wrong book. When you read the right book, the problem is not forcing yourself to read, but the problem becomes you not putting down the book to do other work. So, You need to read books about subjects that genuinely make you curious and excited, which leads you to retain the information much better, and in turn it becomes a consistent habit. Now, another mistake that most people make is racing through their books, thinking it has some kind of ego boost by knowing how many books they've gone through. See, you need to understand that it's not about how many books you go through, it's about how many books go through you. Journaling. Journaling is beneficial in a lot of ways. It can be used to unclutter your thoughts, it can be used to reflect on your daily actions, it can even be used to jot down your ideas. Marcus Aurelius, Charles Darwin, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Edison, Winston Churchill, all these guys were great thinkers and pioneers who created the world we live in today. Every single one of them used to journal. So what's stopping you? Don't overcomplicate it. Just write whatever you're thinking and don't stop. Keep writing even if it's words like or I don't know what to write. You can do this for a few minutes or more than 20 minutes. It's up to you. Next is gratitude, which is basically tangible happiness. It's something that you can control to feel amazing. It's essentially appreciating about everything around you. Plus, it's a meta skill, which is a skill that improves everything else. So, the way you practice it is by taking a notebook and writing down 5 things that you're grateful for. It could be something small, like having a turkey towel, or having a dustbin in your room, or it could be you being grateful that your mom cooks for you. Each time you write a thing, you soak it up by closing your eyes and just feel how this particular thing has helped you. Now, for a lot of people, thoughts of gratitude are normal, which is fine. You have to just forcefully implant those thoughts in your head, and in due time, with practice, these thoughts just appear in your head without much struggle. Like any other skill, this can be developed through consistent practice. Now, last but not the least, actively seek pain. Now, I don't mean self-harm, but going out of your comfort zone and doing the thing which you genuinely don't like but is good for you. The feeling that you get when you step outside your comfort zone is amazing. Your self-esteem increases, you feel more proud and confident about yourself. The one thing you must remember is that once the uncomfortable task starts to become comfortable, you need to make it even harder and challenging so that you keep growing. Now, here are the few things that you can do. Cold shower, waking up early, going for a jog or run, speaking to a random stranger, doing a HIIT workout, etc. I mentioned earlier that gratitude is a skill that can be developed through practice. The same can be said about focus. After I started implementing this experiment, my ability to focus on a task became incredibly high. Check out this experiment where I'll show you what it is, how you can use it to have insane level of focus.